Cut from the ruins of war is Hans Liebherr's ingenuity, which has spiraled into an $18 billion legacy with more than 30 patents for tower cranes and about 20 patents for hydraulic excavators. Liebherr Group is a testament to the opportunities that abound in all situations and how one man's never-say-die attitude can turn into a leading force in the manufacturing of heavy machinery. Let's take a look at the Liebherr success story, from a small family group to a multinational heavy equipment manufacturing company. It all started during World War II, when Hans Liebherr was drafted for military service. He served with the Ulm Pioneer Battalion 101, which fought in the German-Soviet War. Hans Liebherr's experience during the war was a major force that shaped his life and ignited his interest in construction. So, immediately after the war in 1945, he returned to join his parents' building firm in South Germany, where he saw the need for manufacturing tools and machinery for the building industry and domestic construction. In 1949, Hans Liebherr harmonized his thoughts into a roadmap, and together with designers, engineers, and tradesmen from his parents' firm, he named his own company Liebherr Maschinenfabrik Engineering Works, Liebherr's first groundbreaking milestone. Liebherr's roadmap was not only about floating his company. Instead, he had an era-defining vision that would change the face of the construction industry forever. In 1949, the same year he founded his company, Liebherr invented the first mobile tower crane, the TK-10. The TK-10 mobile crane was an upgrade on the static tower crane, which was the toast of construction at this time. The development of the tower mobile crane shot the Liebherr company into stardom, most especially in Germany, where his invention helped speed up the pace of post-war reconstruction. Expansion into a wide range of heavy machinery products. As the saying goes, success is like an endless thirst. For Hans Liebherr, the development of mobile tower cranes was not the peak of his success. By the end of 1950, he noticed that gearbox manufacturing was in a very rudimentary phase in Europe. Remember, gearboxes play an important part in the production of his mobile tower crane. So, in 1952, Liebherr started the development of a hobbing machine, which is essential for the machining process to produce a gear wheel. In 1953, a series of events forced Liebherr to hire a cable excavator for a project in Germany. During this period, he noticed that there was a poor size-to-weight ratio of this machinery during use. A few months later, the company started manufacturing the first hydraulic excavator, L300, in Europe. The L300 is 4 times lighter than the cable excavator, which was prevalent in post-war reconstruction in Europe at that time. Liebherr transitioned to an international group of companies. The vision of an international conglomerate was sown in the late 1950s, when the company commissioned its first factories in North America, Ireland, Britain, and Africa. By 1960, Liebherr had become a force in the heavy machinery manufacturing industry, developing container cranes, shipyard cranes, and special cranes that dominated the maritime industries. Liebherr's positioning of its production site was ingenious. Its crane manufacturing plant was located in Killarney, Ireland, while the company's production site in Colmar, Alsace, France, was used for the production of crawler excavators. The company near collapse. In the second half of the 1960s, company development came to a halt due to the mild recession that lasted from 1960 to 1965. By 1968, Liebherr hit a positive balance sheet for the first time after 2 decades of growth. The company had a turnover of 400 million Deutschmark and 6,000 employees across the company's production plants all over the world. Shaking off the recession's blip, Liebherr forges ahead with its quest for expansion by opening another production plant, the Liebherr Werk Ehingen GmbH in Germany, which further solidifies its dominance as the leading producer of mobile and crawler cranes. Liebherr's expansion in Germany coincided with a period of stiff competition from Caterpillar, Komatsu, Hitachi, and many other major heavy equipment manufacturers, The fierce competition from these manufacturers spurred the Liebherr Company to expand its research and development into other heavy machinery. The success of the research brought about the development of the company's first-ever truck-mounted cranes, ship cranes, AK-40 mobile cranes that is capable of lifting 40 tons of containers, and many others. Development of the first all-terrain crane. At the end of the company restructuring in the 1970s, Liebherr distinguished itself through technological advancement. In 1977, Liebherr shocked the world and the entire heavy machinery industry by developing the first all-terrain crane, LTM 1025. The LTM 1025 crane came with wonderful features and capabilities, most especially its dynamism of operation on and off the road, with the all-purpose outrigger spread that's adjustable for stability on uneven terrain. Liebherr's all-terrain crane has a maximum load-bearing capacity of 25 tons and a maximum lift height of 37 meters with a luffing jib. With a 175 horsepower engine capacity, the LTM 1025 all-terrain crane is the first of its kind during this period, especially in terms of the possibility of carrying such load-bearing capacity out of poor terrain without sinking or losing its stability. With this pioneering move and the advancement of the all-terrain crane into the manufacturing of LT-130 in the subsequent year, the Liebherr Company enjoyed a growing turnover and export traction like never before. Liebherr Holdings. In 1983, seeing how the company had accrued enormous success at home and abroad, Hans Liebherr decided to lay the groundwork for the creation of Liebherr Central Holding Company. The Liebherr Central Holding Company realigns the company organization structure to a new dimension, which mandates that all the company's enterprises are put under the family-managed Liebherr International AG, which is situated in Switzerland. Expansion of Liebherr Group Products Catalog. Following Hans Liebherr's death in 1993, the family-run Liebherr International Group followed in their father's footsteps and took the company to an unprecedented level, especially their sojourn into various other product lines, which shot the company's annual turnover to 4 billion Deutschmark, $2, 23 billion, and over 15,000 employees. Worth mentioning is their series of earth-moving heavy machines, like the new all-powerful TA-230 Lutronic articulated dump truck, which features 6x6 all-wheel drive, a solid axle, and reliable traction control, making it easy for them to navigate difficult terrains. There is also the intuitive Liebherr Telescopic Handler, which is packed with innovative, state-of-the-art technologies that set new standards for construction. Liebherr Telescopic Handlers are available in two different versions. One is the S model, T35-6s, T32-7s, T36-7s, T33-10s, and T41-7s, designed to handle heavy-duty operations and uptime. While the standard models, T32-7, T41-7, T33-10, are ideal for handling essential functions like handling, stacking, and lifting operations. Another important Liebherr product is its range of wheel loaders. Liebherr wheel loaders are reputable in the scheme of things because of their high level of productivity and versatility. Liebherr wheel loaders are in 4 classes: compact loader, stereo loader, L526, L546 series, and X Power series. Having solidified its name among the leading manufacturers of heavy machinery in the world, Liebherr has continued to set new standards, which is in line with the vision of Hans Liebherr's, most especially in the company development of their first battery electric wheel loader, L507E. Thanks for staying till the end of this exciting video that dissect the rise of Liebherr from a small family group to a multinational heavy equipment manufacturer. Kindly give this video a thumbs up and smash the subscribe button so you can get notified every time we put up a video.